CCW, Coastal Championship Wrestling, is back at Coral Springs Charter School Gym in South Florida. And tonight's a special night, the Malenko Cup. First time the Malenko Cup will be held in South Florida. Usually it's in the Tampa area,
yes.
And it honors the late, great Boris Malenko. Unbelievable wrestler, meant so much to Florida wrestling, a trainer. His sons, Joe and Dean, wrestling. His daughter, also a wrestler
yes.
as well, correct? And one of the people that are here, they're participating tonight in the big event, Rey Ayala. You were trained by the great Malenko and the Malenkos. Tell us about what's that like, being trained by that family.
It was different. The great Malenko had, his training style was unorthodox. Not everybody that he trained the same way. He trained smaller guys differently, bigger guys different. Your attitude was the bar, how your training was going to go out, whether you were going to be weeded out or if you were going to continue on with your training. The hardest part about the training was the conditioning. It was not a air-conditioned gym. It was in a unit or
warehouse?
It was in a warehouse, yes, an industrial park. It had 2 garage doors, a big ring, small ring. If you weren't in a big ring or small ring, your butt was outside in the hot sun in the summertime with a mat. You were doing extra calisthenics, Hindu push-ups, Hindu squats, sit-ups, over and over and over again, maybe a half hour, 45 minutes. After that, you took a quick 5-10 minute water break, and your butts were in the gym or in the ring and learning your basics, how to roll, how to bump, basic wrestling holds, headlock takedowns, ring locks, arm drags, and it was just repetition, repetitious, until it became muscle memory. And you can go in there and not even think about get a hold, grab in a headlock, snatch a headlock, an arm drag. It just depends. I mean, the training was really unorthodox for each individual.
For you then, were you a bigger sized person at that time? And also, what were you back then?
At that time, I was 18 years old and probably around 275 pounds.
Yeah, so you were a bigger guy back then and all. So when you were first getting into it, what made you decide, okay, I want to try this, and then finding the Malenkos?
That's a long story. Not a long story, it's a funny story. I never wanted to become a pro wrestler. It was my brother's dream, and my dad helped my brother out. My brother went out, sent letters out to the Hearts, to Pretty Boy Larry Sharp. He sent out to Malenko, and Malenko responded back.